Charleston police say around 3:10 an 8-year-old girl was hit by a car. The busy summer travel season is just around the corner.
Oh, that's a lot of tickets, Bill, and I already have my ticket, and I'll share with you if I win.
History could soon come to life on the Yorktown with a little update. Raphael James joins us in the news center with more on what's to come today at 5:30. Hey, Raphael. Google is putting Charleston on the world map, literally. Before we went to the shelter, we stopped off at a convenience store where quite a few residents were gathered around there talking. Do you think whoever wins the Republican nomination can beat President Obama?
I wouldn't bet on either side right now, Aisha.
Now, Sanford got the nomination after winning Tuesday's Republican primary runoff. Those results are unofficial until they're certified tomorrow. Size hit song. Can you do Gingham style?
I'm not even going to try.
Show us at least that.
I quit riding the horse when I left the farm.
There's just 3 weeks left in the year for Charleston County School District students, and as Lisa Wiseman reports, while the summer months provide a much-needed time to relax for kids, it can bring on a whole new set of worries for many parents, like how to provide one of the most basic of needs. It's new at 4 o'clock. What a wonderful program, Lisa. Quick question: do they foresee a greater need this year? Wow. Thank you, Lisa. The program begins Monday, June the 10th and runs through Friday, August 9th. It's free for kids 18 and younger. The Senate is talking money to buy new school buses for South Carolina's aging fleet. Lawmakers want to spend $15 million on new school buses, and Education Superintendent Mick Zay says the amount is encouraging but still falls short of what's needed. Dorchester County deputies say an elderly wheelchair-bound Harleyville man, he dies after being attacked by a pack of dogs. Investigators say it happened last week, but the 80-year-old victim, he died yesterday. Police reporter Harv Jacobs tells us deputies don't know exactly how many dogs were involved. Coming up new at 6, what the victim told one of his family members right after he was attacked by those dogs. Live 5 covering South Carolina stories. In North Myrtle Beach, a Virginia couple, they have been arrested after authorities say they were found nude along the beach. Police say Jasmine Walton and Kyle Schonenbellen were arrested around 3 o'clock Sunday morning. The couple says they went skinny dipping and returned to find that their clothes were gone. And look at this beautiful view, the Ashley River Bridges. It is an absolute gorgeous day outside. The weather, it just feels perfect. Meteorologist Justin Locke, he's in the Storm Center with your weather right now. Just a taste of great spring weather. Yes.
Yeah, taste.
Yes, I'm not going to let you rain on my parade. I'm enjoying it.
You enjoy it as much as you can. You got it.
Crooks have to come up with a different way to try to take your money. Raycom's Rhonda Robinson explains a new version of what's called cramming in this 5 on Your Side report. There is no cost to foster these animals. Debbie Chard has a look at more stories that we're working on starting at 5 o'clock. Those kittens seem so sweet. Some breaking news just into our newsroom. Charleston police say around 3:10 an 8-year-old girl was hit by a car on Ashley Avenue and Noonan Streets. That's downtown. Now we have a picture from a Live 5 viewer. Charleston police don't believe the driver was at fault. The child was taken to MUSC to be checked out. In this afternoon's big stories, guns back in focus. From talk of bans on assault weapons to the introduction of new legislation, guns are the talk in D.C. The father of a 6-year-old boy that was killed in the Sandy Hook Elementary School in Connecticut urged a Senate panel today to pass legislation to prevent another gun massacre. Children with food allergies tend to be shorter and weigh less than other kids. It's new in your Health Watch. A new study finds children with milk allergies or more than 2 food allergies are affected most, according to researchers. Charleston City Police trying to figure out who shot an individual earlier today. There's not much information right now, but detectives tell us the victim showed up at St. Francis Hospital. A crime alert right now for Mount Pleasant. Police are looking for the man who robbed a pharmacy at gunpoint. They released new information about the robbery today. As the weather warms up, this is where most people will be spending their time, at the beach. In order to get your body in gear and wear your favorite swimsuit, I have a few tips that can kickstart your toned body. Beer milkshakes sounds like something right up your alley, huh?
No. Okay. I mean, I like milkshakes, and occasionally I'll have a beer, but mixing the two, Aisha,
don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
You never know. Try it once.
I'm going to have you squat down again, and then I'm going to have you jump up in the air.
Stall High School sports trainer Danielle Greenwood says her players know the drill when it comes to getting a sports physical.
Let me know if you have any pain while I do any of these tests.
She says what might seem routine is actually vital and has proven to detect crucial information about a student's health.
The comprehensive part on the first half is about family history, illness history, any problems that you've had previously, so that the doctor can know that there might be something in your background that they want to check. 152.
While basic things like weight and height are evaluated, Dr. Valerie Scott says extra attention is focused on a student's heart and lungs.
And most high school students, they just don't get that yearly physical, so they don't know what their blood pressures are. I cannot tell you how many of those kids have blood pressures over 140/80, and that is frankly terrifying.
It's those comprehensive physicals that have parents like Patricia Johnson relieved.
It gives you a peace of mind as a parent to know that they are concerned about the health of your child, not just putting them out there to play, to play a sport. So I'm really glad of that.
Dr. Scott says a heart problem is the #1 cause of death in student athletes, and boys are 5 times more likely than girls to die from health-related issues. Just last season, Hartsville football player Ronald Rouse collapsed on the field and later died from a heart condition. An incident soccer player Miguel Alvarez says is why having a physical gives him peace of mind.
It makes me feel a lot safer while I'm playing, knowing that I'm eligible to play health-wise.
Greenman says during this year's annual physicals, 400 student athletes were evaluated by medical staff, and 15 of those students were found ineligible due to heart issues. She says they also found 13 kids with dangerously high blood pressure and 10 with orthopedic issues.
And cover your left eye and read it backwards.
While some had vision problems, and 39% of the student athletes she screened in Charleston County were overweight.
What we can do is provide a comprehensive physical that is going to prepare us as medical professionals as best we can for that athlete to be on the field.
Charleston has always held a special place in the hearts of locals, but now the world and specifically Hollywood's A-list celebs are taking notice. Recent sightings and pictures on social media of famous faces like Sofia Vergara from Modern Family, who is here on vacation over the Easter weekend. Brooke Shields guest starring on Army Wives, and R&B singer actress Ashanti, who's also appearing on Army Wives this season. And don't forget Real Housewife Cynthia Bailey, who was here for Fashion Week. Taylor Swift popped up shopping on King Street last year, and Bette Midler was spotted in town last fall and took a tour of Boeing. Nationally known Charleston event planner Tara Garrard knows a thing or two about celebs and their love for our special city. She has been designing some of the most lavish weddings and events around the country. She has a reason or two as to why celebs keep popping up in our fabulous city.
When you have a backdrop that looks as perfect as ours does, then the rest is not hard at all just as a sale.
In addition to Charleston's beautiful backdrop, Garrard says for years the Holy City has maintained a reputation in some of the most notable magazines like Condé Nast, which ranked Charleston as the #1 city in the world in 2012. The Lowcountry has been a favorite destination in several wedding magazines as well.
Well, I think they're all figuring out how wonderful our city is.
Garrard has done weddings for several celebrity couples. In the fall of 2012, she planned the wedding for Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds at Boone Hall. She also worked with CNN medical correspondent Dr. Sanjay Gupta for his wedding in 2004 in downtown Charleston.
So there's always some little tie of something that brings people to our city. And I think almost everyone that comes here to get married has been here before and fell in love.
From the historic sites downtown, from the quaint, beautiful beaches, and everywhere in between, Charleston is keeping celebrities coming back for more. Check, please. Star sightings are common for Jonathan Kish at 82 Queen. Dance legend Debbie Allen and regulars like NFL great Dan Marino all love Charleston's restaurant scene.
I think Charleston, it's a very quaint city, and the cuisine of Charleston is definitely an allure.
Over on IOP at Wild Dunes Resort, Steve Megliera says celebrities like our great beaches.
Just makes it 2 vacations in one. That's why it's so appealing to so many folks.
River Dogs co-owner Bill Murray has a home on Sullivan's Island Island and is a regular at Wild Dunes. And last May, Peyton and Chris from The Bachelorette tied the knot at the resort.
Peyton had actually come here on vacation with her family when she was young.
Something Garrard says she hears quite often from her celebrity clients.
So we kind of have it all. We have our history, we have our heritage, we have great weather, we're a walking city. I mean, it's kind of like the perfect storm for a perfect party.